The final role of Flowborn is finally here, and it's incredibly fast and easy to play. Arcane Heart Flowborn is getting a big upgrade to their skills. Raveness Mi Yue Rework is here, allowing her to target multiple enemies at once. And Shadowstalker Arke and Peacekeeper Mozi are getting some huge adjustments that will instantly make them meta again. Plus, there's a brand new graphics option for maximum performance and smoothness. Hey everyone! The Chinese test server just got a massive update recently, and they added some crazy reworks and features that are going to change the game. We finally have the last Flowborn class, some massive reworks for heroes that desperately needed them, and a much-needed graphics update to stop our phones from melting. These adjustments will set to release on Season 43 update in Chinese server, and eventually arrive on global server soon. So in today's video, I'll show you everything in this update and how it will impact the meta. So without further ado, let's get started. First, let's talk about the final class for the Child of the Flow, which is the Assassin. As a jungler, the Assassin Flowborn wields twin claws, and let me tell you, this is easily one of the most mobile Flowborns out of them all. Their entire kit is heavily focused on mobility and dashes, allowing you to pull off insane combos to kill enemies in absolute style. The skills are really simple, yet they look cool as hell. Everything revolves around the passive flow stacks. Your first skill deals damage to nearby enemies, knocks them back, and heals you. But the most important part is that it grants you 5 stacks of flow and actually reduces the cooldown of your other skills by 50%. Because of this first skill, you can basically spam your second skill dash and your ultimate over and over again. Your second skill lets you dash and slash through enemies, and if you consume flow stacks, you get even more dashes. In total, you can use 4 dashes, and they have super short cooldowns. The skill casting is incredibly smooth, and there's absolutely no delay or heavy weight in the animations. They deal decent damage and honestly aren't broken in my opinion, but their key strength is definitely mobility. If you think Han Xin is the most mobile hero in the game, this Flowborn is here to challenge him. I'll make a separate video explaining their skills in depth because they definitely deserve it. Next up, the Mage class, Arcane Heart Flowborn, is getting a massive quality of life upgrade. They greatly enhanced their basic attack. It now spread and bounces to nearby enemies up to 4 times. This massively improves their lane clearing efficiency at level 1, so you don't get outpushed early. They also completely simplified the casting method of the second skill. You can now cast it while moving. You throw a magic orb that explodes, slowing the target heavily and dealing continuous damage over 4 hits. Being able to move while casting makes scouting bushes and kiting way easier, which makes lane switching much safer. Plus, if you use it continuously within 2 seconds, the range increases and it causes a stun effect instead. And for the ultimate, the giant beam can no longer be blocked by enemy heroes in front. It pierces through and actually attracts enemies into the range, dealing a massive burst of magic damage. This makes their team fight presence so much stronger. Now let's talk about the rework for Ravenous Mi Yue. This is coming to the Chinese server in the Season 43 update, and soon it will make it to the global server as well. Right now on the global server, Mi Yue's second skill tether only links to one single target. It steals a bit of attack and heals her, which makes her a 1v1 monster. But in teamfight, she sucks big time. Well, this rework changes her completely. First off, the cooldown of her tether is reduced from 9 seconds down to 6.5 seconds, giving her way more uptime. But here is the crazy part. Instead of only affecting one enemy, the tether can now chain to nearby targets, hitting up to 4 extra enemies at max level. The slow effect is much stronger, starting at 15% and ramping up. The base damage and AP scaling are also heavily buffed, and the healing against heroes is significantly increased. However, the tether will only chain to multiple enemies if they are grouped up. If the enemies are at a distance from each other, the tether won't connect to them. They have to stay close together for the chain effect to work. Overall, this rework shifts her from a boring single-target split pusher into a terrifying teamfight tool with higher damage, better sustain, and much lower cooldowns.
You have slain an enemy.
Moving on to Peacekeeper Mozi. He is getting some adjustments that will make him a lot more reliable as a poke mage and support. They slightly buffed his passive base damage, and changed his passive shield to scale with 4.5% bonus health instead of AP, which makes building him slightly tanky, much more rewarding. They also tweaked the cooldowns and base damage on his first and second skills, but the biggest change is on his ultimate. It now has a brand new mechanism where it blocks exactly one control effect during its duration. Mozi players know how annoying it is to flash ultimate into the enemy team, only to get instantly cancelled by a random stun or knockup. This new CC block guarantees you will actually get your stun off without getting interrupted immediately. It's a massive buff for his engage potential. Next up is Shadowstalker Arke. These changes aren't officially playable in the update yet, but the details are out and they are huge. Her second skill will now mark all enemies within range instead of just a single target. But the most insane part is her passive. She can now crit from any direction. Previously, you had to hit enemies strictly from behind to trigger her crits, which made her difficult to play, and very punishing in messy teamfights. Now she just crits normally no matter where she attacks from. On top of that, her first skill can now stack 2 times. These changes remove her biggest weaknesses and will make her reliable again in the meta. They upgraded the indicators for some heroes to better convey the characteristics of their skill mechanics. Let's check them out.
我们是全大山最后的希望。注意！
血滋味。
And lastly, let's talk about a huge quality of life feature, the new graphics options. In this update, they added a new option for the level 6 graphics setting. Currently, on max settings, the game shows the absolute maximum skill effects of every single skin. While it looks pretty, it makes your device heat up like crazy and lags heavily when multiple high-quality skins are throwing skills in a team fight. In the Chinese server, you could select smoothness priority. But now they added an option for minimal effects on max graphics. This reduces all those extra unnecessary flashy effects for maximum performance, while still retaining very decent visuals. It takes way less battery energy and performs perfectly with the high frame rate mode. I think this option is incredibly needed in the global server, and we really need this to come as soon as possible so we can finally play smoothly without our phones lagging during crucial moments. And that's it for the test server update. Let me know which part of the update you like the most in the comments section below. Are you hyped to play the new assassin Flowborn, or are you waiting for that Mi Yue Rework? Leave a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe for more content like this. As always, thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one.